Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the third Vlogmas video. This is probably, hopefully, going up on December 5th. That's a Monday. 1 second. Much better. Alright, so this morning we are going to the gym. It's really cold outside and I need to get more activity in. I feel like it was not good last year when I just wasn't really doing much moving around other than at work. And now that I work from home, kind of a problem. I'm going to make up my water. Gym. I don't always go in the morning. In fact, this is the first time that I'm going in the morning. But I feel like going in the morning before work is gonna be good. Although going after work was also good. Basically, I started at this gym the week that it opened. I forget if it was like the last week of September or early October or whatever. And I went really well for about a week going after work. And then I had like a bunch of weird days in a row where I just couldn't fit it into my schedule. And so then I just ended up stopping completely. But we're starting again. I joined this gym specifically so I could do the Lauren Giraldo 12-3-30. I am not up to a 12-3-30 yet because that's hard. And I also just realized I don't have my headphones with me. So it's going to be extra hard just walking on the treadmill for 30 minutes. I made this choice. I need to live with it. Normally I keep them in my car, but I put them in my purse. I didn't bring my purse with me because I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. Early in the morning, sometimes I'm kind of stupid. And now I'm just rambling because I don't want to go in, and I really don't want to go in without my headphones. It's not that far away. I could go home and get my headphones and come back. No, if I go home, I'm not coming back. Let's go. Gorgeous. Oh, okay, so not only did I forget my headphones when I got in and got on the treadmill and everything, I realized I left my water in the car, so that was fun. Hang on one second.
Thank you for stopping at Starbucks. My name's Oliver, and I'll be right with you.
Okay, so the problem with this angle is it makes my forehead look even larger than it is, which don't get me wrong, I have a large forehead, but this particular angle, every time. Have I introduced myself? Yes. Have I explained what I'm doing? Not really. So this weekend, it's the first weekend of December. Don't you do it. First weekend of December. Boyfriend is, if you don't know who my boyfriend is, like, what are you doing? No. I know a lot of my followers came from his channel. So, but if you didn't come from his channel, he is the Resale Rabbit. He runs a liquidation warehouse nearby. And he, the first 2 weeks of December is running this sale. So on the weekend, he is doing that, which is super intense and takes up a lot of time and energy. And so sometime this weekend, I'll definitely be at the sale. That does mean that we have very limited time that we can do Christmassy things together because he'll be doing the sale all weekend. And so, yeah, and then after the sale, he's exhausted from the sale because it's super intense. And so, in the evenings, when there's been sales in the past at least, I'll usually make a dinner and we just watch a movie or a TV show or something. We're almost done with Schitt's Creek, which is very exciting. Anywho, So I don't know what all this weekend will entail. I will do some Christmassy things. I'm planning on making at least some Christmas cookies, if nothing else. But hopefully also going and seeing some lights, and in my town there's different Christmassy events going on. Um, oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I very quickly mentioned that I was doing, or that I'm working up to do. The plan is to work up to do the 12-3-30 program. If you haven't heard of the 12-3-30 program, it was invented, made popular by a creator called Lauren Giraldo. And basically what it is you're on a treadmill at a 12 incline at a 3 mile per hour speed for 30 minutes, which is like tough. Once you get used to it, it's not as tough, and people who are in better shape than me, it's not as tough. And I think it's the way that she framed it, it was more a way for her to get comfortable being in the gym, because a treadmill is less intimidating than a lot of the like other machines that you may or may not be able to know how to use properly just by looking at them. And so it's a good cardio, it's a good start without having to run. However, I'm not up to that level where it's just easy for me. Like, most treadmills don't even go up to a 12. That's how you know that this is like not just a walk in the park. But so I'm not at that level yet. Plus, not having something that I can listen to, because that's how I get distracted from the clock. Watching the clock the whole time is by listening to a podcast or watching a Netflix show or something on my phone. And then the big one was really not having the water. So I was fine. What I ended up doing was I put it on a 6 incline. For my first day back in the gym, seemed reasonable, and 2.5 speed. And that would have been like a good wake up, but not like a super intense workout or anything. Doing that for 30 minutes, because when I've done it in the past, before I took the little break, like I was pretty steadily, I would like start around an 8 incline and go up to 10. I think the last time I went, I did actually get up to 12 for a minute or two. But yeah, so I can do that, but not having the water, and also I feel like I've just been dehydrated anyway lately. It was rough. So I ended up only doing like a little bit over 20 minutes at that 6 and 2.5. And the other thing about the 12-3-30 is you'll see, if you look up the 12-3-30 on YouTube to see people's videos about it, most people that I've seen that are not like typical athletic guru kind of people, most of them take it to mean that you do the 12-3-30 for 30 days in a row. And that's not, I'm not an athletic trainer, shocker, so don't take my advice. I'm just letting you know what I've observed from the people who are more of athletic trainers, or are athletic trainers, what they've said. And also what Lauren Giraldo has said herself that she does is, you don't do the 12-3-30 every day. If you get to a point where it is just a walk in the park for you, that would be fine. Like, you should have movement every day, but you don't want to have an intense workout every day. So starting off the 12-3-30, like, even once you get to the point that you can do the 12-3-30 in without dying, you should only be doing it about 5 days a week, maybe 6, depending on like your health and other workout routines and movement routines and stuff. So my plan is to take 1 weekday off and 1 weekend day off, which usually is just whatever weekend day what I'm planning is for it to be whatever weekend day I'm spending with my boyfriend. I go back and forth between calling him my boyfriend and John. I don't know. It's weird for me. Anyway. So whatever day I'm not spending with him, I will do that this weekend. So hold me accountable to that. Make sure that I go to the gym at least one more day this weekend. And now I'm gonna eat my breakfast, do a little work, and then I'll probably shower on my first break. So it's lunchtime. I'm not particularly hungry, so I'm reading. I still like to take a break, and I should probably take a break other than sitting where I've been working. I don't always work from the couch, but today I'm working from the couch. Anyway, Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. I really don't know what it's about, but it is, I think, like a kind of horror, murder mystery kind of thing. New Year's reunion in the remote Scottish wilderness. One of these friends is a murderer, and one won't make it out alive. So, yeah, it is almost New Year's. When I picked it up, I didn't realize, like, I knew it was a murder, horror, kind of psychological thriller, maybe, type of book. But I forgot that it happens over New Year's. So happy coincidence, because it's almost New Year's, and with how slowly I've been reading, I'll probably be finishing it on New Year's. Anyway, that's my update. Exciting lunch. Right, 4 yeah. And then this afternoon, I have to drive out to Lake Michigan. I mean, it's not just Lake Michigan, a particular place on Lake Michigan for work. That's just to keep my badge active. But it's really pretty over there. So, I don't know though. It's kind of mucky with the winter and everything. I'll probably head out soon. So, this is Lake Michigan. It's beautiful. But you might be able to tell from the waves, it's very windy outside. So, even though it's 40 degrees, it is definitely like an okay temperature to be outside, especially in my outfit. It's super windy, and I'm not doing that. But this is Lake Michigan. Look, isn't it pretty? So it is not even 5 p.m. Do you see this? I'm gonna go up and see John. So I don't know. See you up there. Here we are. John's house. If you follow me on Instagram, link in the description, you might know that I did a handmade advent calendar. The other bags are down there for him. Oh, hey, look. Reflection. Cool. Don't know how I feel about that. I'm doing all these in front of the trees. Let's do that. And each day, well, they're not all different. I do have some repeats in there. But there's lots of different little treats in there. However, when I made it, I filled all the bags before I put numbers on them, so I have no idea what order they're in. So right now, he is not here, and so I'm trying to figure out at least the next few days what he'll be opening. I don't think he's gonna like tomorrow, but he will like Sunday. Yeah, you saw us. We got dinner at this place called Old Chicago. Normally I get their deep dish pizza, Detroit deep dish, and it's delicious. They were out of it tonight, and I was devastated. I don't think we're doing anything particularly Christmassy. Just gonna watch some Schitt's Creek, and probably that's it. But tomorrow, I'll take you guys to the sale. It'll be great.
Well, it is now the next day. We watched a few episodes of Schitt's Creek. We're so close to the end. When it ends, I can get rid of Hulu. So that's one less thing to pay for every month. Um, but I've got a student account, so it's only like $3, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, back at Starbucks, and then I'm heading to the sale. I do have a mission. I wasn't sure until this morning, but my family's gonna do like our normal gift exchange, but we're also gonna do a white elephant gift exchange, and the limit is $10 per thing, and it is $10 day at the sale, which means almost everything is $10. So it's kismet. Also, I don't think I've ever been to a $10 day. Normally, Saturdays are like the price has already gone down a little bit more. So this has been my first time seeing the like premium stuff. I'm excited. So it's very cold out. But hopefully I got some good shots of some of the lights. That stuff over there is ice skating. I don't think I'm gonna go over there. Let's get some food and then maybe warm up a little before seeing some more. I'm back home. It was really cold. When I parked, it was 23 degrees, so I'm guessing it was somewhere in that neighborhood the whole time I was out there. But it's so cute. I'm so sad I missed last night's festivities. I don't know if I told you what it was, but it was like a living window display competition thingy. So all the different cute little downtown stores. You saw some of the window displays, but just imagine there were people in there pretending to be mannequins. That's why some of them probably looked a little weird, as they were staged for there to be like fake mannequins in there. And now it is about 8 o'clock on Saturday night, and I'm going to share with you my shameful secret. And that is, my kitchen is horrible. Basically all the time. That's not entirely true. Not all the time. However, so this weekend and leading up to the 19th, I really need to get my house in order, because I I can't properly celebrate Christmas with my house looking like this, which, depending on who you ask and depending on your, like, standards, to me, the kitchen is the worst, and so that's why we're starting here. But also, I want to make cookies tomorrow, and I can't make cookies. Like, where am I going to make them? There's no flat surface available for a mixing bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my audiobook. I'm listening to Blood Like Magic by Lizelle Sambury. Love her. Book's pretty good so far. I have a couple of little critiques, but they're very minor so far. I'm very early into the book anyway. I'm going to turn on my audiobook, put on a timer. I'm going to put it on for 30 minutes, and we'll see how I feel after 30 minutes. Kitchen won't stay nice until the 19th if I just clean it tonight, so I will probably have to, like, clean it again. Or I could do what I'm supposed to do and maintain it, and, like, clean it every time I use it for things, so it doesn't get this bad. But that's nonsense. Who? What? Who? But first, stop shaking. I need to warm up, and I'm going to do that via hot chocolate. Have you tried the Swiss Miss Lucky Charms hot chocolate? I bought this last year, like this box. So we are a little bit past the Best By date, which was beginning of November of this year. But I tried it for the first time recently. I think within the last week. I don't remember when it was. And it was pretty good. I wonder if it would be better if it was, like, fresher. Have you tried it? What do you think? I tried to film the pouring of the boiling water into it. Promise. You can see it's still kind of boiling. I just got my buttons mixed up. Sorry. Now you might be asking yourself, why am I not using this Colleen Ballinger merch mug? And I don't know if it's gonna show up very well, but yeah. So the handle is kind of coming off, and I never even got to use it. So I don't know if I just got a bad one or what, but it's cute, and I enjoy looking at it. But I am very worried that if I try and use it, the handle will break off and hot chocolate will go everywhere. See, look, way better, and now I have room to do cookies. Just don't look over there or over there. I still need to take out the trash, but it's way too cold for that tonight. And the recycling and that stuff belongs in my car. Yeah, that's true. Also, I don't know if you peeped a look at the clock, in that this did not take me 2 hours to do. After I made my hot chocolate, I took a little bit of a break. That ended up being a long break, and I changed into my pajamas. I will likely do more of this tomorrow, or, well, no, I will at least sweep and clean up after the cookies tomorrow. So I will do more in here tomorrow, but I'm also going to shift my focus to, I think the living room will be my next thing. There's some leakage going on over by the sink that I need to investigate. But this is my last thing for the night, because after I fix whatever's going on over there, I'm going to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. How's it going? I need a shower. What is... Hi, how's it going? It is noon on Sunday. I don't know why I slept in so late. Like, I got to bed at a decent time, especially for a weekend. It was maybe like 11 or so. And then I did wake up weirdly at like 2:30, and then I had trouble getting back to sleep. And then when I finally did get back to sleep, I slept. It's very dry in my house. I have these humidifiers that I used last year. I think it's time to pump them back up. I'm making this video to force myself to get out of bed. But you see, the problem is... I have 2 cats laying on me, and I don't want to disturb them. I made this list of everything that I want to get done today. There's 12 things on here, and this morning I thought of a couple more that I want to add on. At first I was just going to put stars next to all the ones that I really wanted to get done, and then I decided that I ended up just wanting to put stars next to everything. So what I did instead was over here, I did priority numbers. So number 1s are things that absolutely have to get done today. 2s are, it'd be really cool if I got them done. 3s are, slightly less important to get done today. And 4s are like cherry on top. Probably not going to get done now that I slept in so late. The ones that I want to add are basically doing laundry. I need to wash clothes, but I also need to wash the sheets and towels and that sort of thing, which can be done while I'm doing some of this other stuff. Some of it is schoolwork. Those are mostly the ones that need to get done today. The ones labeled capstone are also number 1s. Some work stuff that thank you, Fortune, for your contribution. But that does mean I'm no longer stuck under cats. But yeah, so there's some work stuff on there, some personal stuff on there. School stuff is the priority today, and we'll see how it goes. A lot of it, or like the personal stuff, are either like short tasks that I can fit in between the bigger things, or are things that like I can set up and are just kind of going on in the background, like doing laundry. So they're not as big of a priority. Like if I don't get them done today, I'll survive. But they're also easy and will make me feel good to have accomplished things, which will help motivate me to continue accomplishing more things, because that is how my brain processes tasks. But first things first, I'm gonna go to the gym. Was I supposed to go to the gym 4 hours ago when my alarm was set? Yes. However, I didn't do that. And the gym is right next to the grocery store, so I'll do that at the same time. And they're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm gonna be a little stinky and a little bit sweaty. I think I'll throw a load of laundry in as well. Let's get this day started. All right, we've got my water, got my headphones. I'm not going to forget either of them this time, so we should be able to do at least 30 minutes, even if I can't do as intense of a workout as I want. We can go for time. All right? I will not be wearing the sweater during the workout, but I'll have it for when I go into the grocery store afterwards. All right. Wish me luck. I did it. I didn't spend the whole time at 12 incline, but I did get up to a 12 incline, so, but I did stay at 2 speed the whole time. It's so nice being outside. I kind of might want to grab breakfast before I go grocery shopping, which is like 1 o'clock. So, should I call it breakfast? No. But I do want some caffeine. but literally that's my grocery store. Right there. Oh, I think, sorry if you can't hear me, because it's recording through my headphones, and I wasn't thinking about that. I just completely forgot to vlog in there, but I got everything on my list except for bananas, because all of the bananas looked like way too green. Maybe they'd be okay to eat in like a couple weeks, I don't know. Here is everything that I got. Also these sponges, which I've already started putting away. All of this came out to just over $100, which I can't decide if that's insane or not. I feel pretty dumb about some of it because, like the baking stuff, I told myself it's going to check before going if I had like cinnamon and like a big thing of salt instead of my salt grinder and a couple of other items like that, which I use especially during like Christmas season. I use them a lot for baking and all of that, so it'll go to use. But I already had brown sugar, I already had cinnamon, I already had salt, I already have baking soda. I did need vanilla, so I'm glad that I grabbed that. I could return these that I got, although not the brown sugar because that was open. I shouldn't have got that. Like, I noticed as I was checking out that it was already open. But like I said, these are like staples. They don't go bad very much or very quickly. So I'll use them. I got a tiny bit of produce. I got some peppers and some spinach, some onions. Produce was not looking good, my friends. I was so disappointed by the bananas because I finally cleared out this area enough that I can use my banana hanger thingy again, and no bananas for it. Anyway, I'm gonna put these away, take a shower, and get on with my list. I did make my bed. These are my Christmassy sheets. I'm not a big pattern sheet person for grown-ups. It feels a little bit childish to me, but for Christmas and winter it makes sense. And the best thing is you don't have that moment of like, is this a short side or a long side, is the top or the bottom, because you just make it so that the pattern goes the right way. And then I got this cute little throw pillow from Target, and I don't know if I intended it to match, but it goes well. And then these are flannel. I don't know why you can't feel what I'm touching. So they're very warm and they're not too Christmassy, so I can use them for the whole cold season without feeling too badly about it. So I've collected the ingredients that I needed, and I'm going to start the cooking video. Make sure to check out a future Vlogmas for this. Hey everybody, you're watching the Christiana321. I am the Christiana and I'm wearing a Christmas shirt because today we're making Christmas cookies. And now, here's the thing. You know me, I'm not big on labels, so if you want to make these cookies sometime of the year other than Christmas, go for it. However, I enjoy them so much that if I said that, if I allowed myself to believe that these were anytime cookies, I would eat them all the time. First batch is in the oven a little while ago, but I was doing, video stuff and getting the second batch ready. I'm a little worried. I used a different kind of flour and the dough doesn't taste the same. Maybe the cookies will be okay, I'm hoping. If not, it's fine. I know people who will eat them. But yeah, a little disappointing. Alright, so while these are cooking. I mean, I only have, what, 5.5 minutes left. I'm gonna get back on my to-do list. I need to actually close out this one. You have to wait to find out how the cookies tasted for the video. I still have hope. Sort of. But I'm gonna end it here because I do need to put these videos onto my computer and start editing them, and because they're on my phone I have to do an extra couple steps, which is really annoying, so I might not even be able to edit until tomorrow, which is kind of not good because I have a feeling this is going to be a long one, and it's supposed to be posted tomorrow. So if you're seeing this on Monday, December 5th, or if it got posted on Monday, December 5th, then that means everything went better than expected. I might have another just like chatty movie review or something for tomorrow if I can't get this one edited and posted in time. Cause yeah, it takes just like so much longer to do A, ones from my phone, and B, just ones that are edited in general. Cause there's like exporting takes so long, and so I was hoping to at least get it exporting tonight. We'll see. Alright, good night, sweet dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.